Strowman, Rollins, and Jericho, they introduced our new trio in a backstage vignette. Jericho gave them somewhat of a pep talk, which is more just putting him over, but it works because he is GOAT. He spoke with such eloquence and finesse, almost akin to the likes of Eckhart Tolle or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Chris Jericho should release a motivational speaking app, just like Rock Block.
The gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man.
The actual match itself, Braun Mongo Strowman picked up Kofi, twisted him in the air, and swatted him like a fucking fly straight down to the mat. He then slammed and dropped Kofi outside the ring, bulldozed into Big E, smashed Woods into the ring, following him down like a tree in the middle of the forest. Bam, pinning him for the win. Pretty much killing the New Day. So I finally figured out what creator's vision is for Gallows and Anderson.
Well, Doyle rules!
All along, that was it. That was it. How could we miss it? How could we miss it? What did they do to hurt someone in creative? Did one of them, hit them? Put a plague on their house? What the fuck is going on? They made Gallows and Anderson team up with Enzo and Cass. Great. Versus Golden Truth and the Shining Stars. Fine. That's cool. That's fine. Whatever. Golden Truth picked up Gallows and Anderson one by one and tossed them out of the ring like garbage. They tossed them out of the ring like garbage.
Drink it in, man.
You are Gallows and Anderson. You're versing the Shining Stars. Gallows and Anderson of yesteryear would have picked up one of those fucking timeshare pamphlets and shoved it. I don't advocate that. I just... I will say one thing. I will burn shit down if Gallows and Anderson's legacy in WWE is the extent of the old day sketch. They opened the segment, a line of security in the ring, waiting for death. There was one guy. You could actually see the process of this boy shitting himself. So shit got real, got heated, shirts came off for no apparent reason. Lesnar walks away. Goldberg, who still poured the water over his head despite being bald, picks up the shirt that he Hulk-style ripped off, stabs his forehead, and chucks it at Lesnar. It was like a collective crowd of sphincters tightening in anticipation. I am sold. Well done, I'm yours. The desecration of Bo Dallas. I find it very interesting, this character angle they're going with. Gollum from Lord of the Rings. You deserve more. I just have an image of him lying in bed at night, being visited by visions of the Dark Lord Sith. But it actually makes a lot of sense. If you're really going down this hasn't washed or shaved for months angle, surely this must mean that maybe, possibly, he's joining his real-life brother, Bray Wyatt, for the Wyatt family. See, this actual excitement over Bo Dallas. Have not felt like this since NXT. Do this. Prediction here. The top feud of 2017. Nia Jax versus The Barricade. I missed the entire Lesnar Goldberg promo package that happened after the ad break because I was still laughing really fucking damn hard. There was so much about this segment that was just insane. Bayley coming out and beating the shit out of the SmackDown Live women. Why would you do that to your top babyface? That makes no sense whatsoever. Nikki Bella got a fucking cap on her tooth, chipped off, and then you have fucking Nia Jax charge across ringside, launch herself into the barricade. Now, Becky Lynch was supposed to be there. By the time she hit, Becky was she was already in the next town for the next show. So last week, Breezango made the SmackDown Live tag team. Did make my day. For SmackDown Live's 900th episode, King Booker was back addressing the tag team locker room. Breezango comes out. First, gives Booker T a fashion violation, and then presents the team with their latest uniforms, the puffy shirt. Oh God, I would love them to actually start arresting people backstage, possibly even in ring. Just come out during a match, whack on a pair of handcuffs and attach them to the ring post. Oh my God, please do that. Can they please arrest John Cena for the jorts? Oh, Edge, even with your crazy homeless uncle vibe. Oh god, I missed you. So they brought him out for Cutting Edge for the 900th episode. Weirdly short segment, given it was Edge and Hall of Famer and 900th episode. But they did have enough time for him to put over Lord Mayor President James Ellsworth. And then AJ did possibly the most heelish thing he has done yet on WWE, preventing us from getting an Ellsworth Edge 5-second pose. It's okay though. As well as a nice little chin comparison, as Edge put it. He has a chin that could dig ditches for days. Ellsworth does not. Edge also did mention when The Undertaker came out, we will discuss in a moment, James Ellsworth was, of course, in the ring with the other man. I quote, James had liquid coming out of every orifice. Now, I know every week I talk about Lord James President Ellsworth. This week there isn't an official segment dedicated to him because, bias, overkill. But I will just say, James Ellsworth, standing in that ring with all the other men and the gong hits. Oh my God, to be standing there for that. To be in the stadium at all, but to be standing in the ring on the 900th episode in front of The Undertaker. I think that's why I mention Ellsworth so much on this. I'm living vicariously through James Ellsworth. Taker's hat, purple glove reaching into frame to pick up the hat. Hi, my name is Mark. Oh my. When I die, I want Taker's theme as they're lowering my coffin into the ground. Also possibly Taker's theme for my wedding march. There is this intense face-off with him and Shane McMahon. The Undertaker puts over Shane O'Mac as the SmackDown commissioner. So at least finally we had some kind of conclusion from the Taker-Shane O'Mac match at WrestleMania 32. He says he's out there for 2 reasons. WrestleMania will no longer define who he is. He's back, taking souls and digging holes. He's back, baby. He's back. We don't know when, for an unknown amount of time, but he's back. Ellsworth Taker match Royal Rumble 2017, anyone? And finally, in somewhat of a throwback, it has been announced at NXT TakeOver Toronto, the Dusty Rhodes Classic final between TM61 and the Authors of Pain. Paul Ellering will be suspended in a shark cage above the ring throughout the match. I love wrestling.